The guitar that I've been after for many years is the Fender 10 for 15 limited edition. It's described as an American Longboard Stratocaster in the humbucker single coil limited edition Strat with a multi-wood laminate body inspired by vintage longboards of the days gone past. There were only 500 of these ever made. The body's constructed of ash, walnut, maple, rosewood, and mahogany, and then it has a hand-rubbed oil finish. It has clear back covers that let you see the electronics and wiring and your pickups. It has a laser-engraved headstock logo, stunning range of great sounds from two Noiseless N3 pickups, and a custom Tim Shaw humbucker. And it's also in the Strat hardtail bridge format. These are not cheap on the used market if you find one listed. As a result, I thought that I would instead build a version of the guitar for myself. I've tried many different paths to replicate this guitar in a build, but so far not to my full satisfaction. I recently saw and ordered a body from WoodTech, and I'll eventually finish it and do a build with it. In the meantime, though, I stumbled upon a one-off body on eBay that was really close to what I've been looking for. I watched it for months because I was worried that I'd spend the money and then I'd get the body and it would not be up to spec, and I'd be really disappointed and out money. Here's the description of the body from the seller. Nice longboard style guitar body made from basswood, sapele, rosewood, and maple, satin nitro finish, one small ding above the tone knob, pickups cut for telebridge and two Stratocaster. It comes partially loaded with CTS pots, a switchcraft output jack with electro socket, a Fender 5-way switch, a Fender hardtail bridge, Goto ferrules and buttons, clear pickup back cover not shown, but they will be included. He had great feedback, so I finally, after many months, decided to just make the purchase. I was really pleased at the quality of the body when I got it. Whoever made the body did an excellent job. Everything was to perfect spec. Other than the wood differences from the Fender original, the only other difference was that instead of being routed for a humbucker in the bridge, it was routed instead for a Telecaster bridge pickup, which I thought would actually be kind of cool. After inspecting the pots and the switch that were in the electronics cavity already, I decided to try and reuse them in my build. For the pickups, I did the following. For the neck, I chose a Seymour Duncan vintage flat Strat pickup. For the middle position, I selected the reverse wind, reverse polarity Seymour Duncan APS-2 Onlico 2 Pro flat Strat middle pickup. For the bridge, I decided to have some fun, and I went hot. I selected the Seymour Duncan quarter-pound Telecaster bridge pickup, otherwise known as the Seymour Duncan STL-3 quarter-pound Tele pickup lead. I love the fact that this guitar is a hardtail as well. I should have pretty good tuning stability as a result, and hardtail Strats are my favorites. For the neck, I ordered a Fender Player 2 modified rosewood neck with the following specs. Has a fingerboard material of rosewood. The neck is made of maple. The neck finish is a satin urethane. There are 22 frets. Position inlays are black dot. Truss rod is single action adjusted at the head. The fingerboard radius is 9.5 inches or 241 millimeters. There are rolled fretboard edges. The nut material is Graphtec Tusk. The neck shape is a modern C, and the nut width is 1.650 inches or 42 millimeters. The body seemed kind of heavy to me, so to be honest with you, I expected a heavy guitar. I was actually wrong. The final product of the guitar weighed in at 7 pounds and 2 ounces or 3.230 kilos. Not bad at all, actually. After doing a setup on the guitar and plugging into an amp for the first time, I was surprised to the sound that I was getting from the guitar. The pickup choices I made in this guitar was my favorite part of the build. I've had Noiseless N3 pickups and other guitars, and I've not liked them. I would have not swapped them out in the original if I had purchased one because it would reduce the overall value of a very collectible guitar. But with my build, I was free to make the changes that I wanted. So here's the breakdown of cost on my guitar. The neck was $314. The body was $462. That's tax and shipping. The neck and middle pickup was $189. The bridge pickup was $89. Total project cost $1,054. That's not bad, since an original version of this guitar goes for about $2,300 on the cheap side. Short of me buying an original version of the Fender guitar, I think that this is as close as I'm going to get. I really like it, and I think that it's very unique looking, especially with the clear rear panel so you can see the electronics and pickups. I know they serve no useful purpose, but it's just kind of cool. I think that I'm good for now. You will not see this guitar in my Reverb store at any time in the near future, or actually in the far future.